The A to Z of isms. Geocentrism. Until the 16th century, geocentrism was the prevailing theory of what the universe looked like. Geocentrism is the belief that the Earth, our home planet, is at the centre of the universe. Everything else revolves around us. This seemed obvious to ancient astronomers. After all, they observed the sun and the moon, the planets and the stars, to move across the sky as we go forward through time, just like we do today. So this must mean that the Earth is in the centre of it all, right? Wrong. The earliest geocentric models of ancient Greek philosophers / scientists / general all-rounders such as Plato and Aristotle in the 4th century BC placed a stationary Earth at the centre, with the planets and the stars moving around us on circles or spheres. The thing is, the simple geocentric model couldn't quite explain all that we see when we watch the skies. For a start, the planets change brightness, which shouldn't happen if they're always the same distance from the Earth. Second, the paths of Mars and Jupiter through the sky sometimes appear to go backwards for a time, which shouldn't happen if they're travelling around in these neat little circles. Despite this, the theory had such a hold, and astronomers were so convinced by it, that they spent hundreds of years making all sorts of modifications to try and make the general theory fit. And as needlessly complicated as it now seems to modern astronomers, this version of the universe proposed by Ptolemy in the 2nd century was almost universally accepted for hundreds of years, but not everyone was happy. As far back as the 3rd century BC, Aristarchus of Samos had suggested that the sun was in the centre of the universe. And in the years that followed Ptolemy's work, both European and Islamic scientists started to question aspects of his geocentric model. Finally, in the 16th century, Polish astronomer Copernicus published his model of the universe, which also put the sun, not the Earth, at the centre of it all. This is known as heliocentrism, and for the first time, mainstream science took note. Today we know that even heliocentrism doesn't tell the full story. While the sun may be at the centre of our solar system, it is just one of over 100 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy, which is itself one of over 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe. Not only do we have to contend with being just one of probably countless planets out there, modern cosmology tells us that the Earth in our solar system doesn't even occupy a special place in the universe. And in fact, it turns out that there is no centre to this universe at all. Rest in peace, geocentrism.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to receive notifications for new videos. See you again soon.